Good morning everyone and welcome to this week's update. I hope that you and your family are well. Spring looks like it might be on its way with better weather, and hopefully we can all start to see the buds on the trees and the bulbs growing, and it's all getting a little bit brighter. And attendance has certainly reflected that last week. It was almost all week we were over 90%. Now, we shouldn't be celebrating 9%, we won't be 95%, but we've got to take the wins where we can. So let's keep on going. That's the most important thing, and thank you for all the support with that. We are trying to chase down as many children as possible, making sure we get them in and making sure we get them into lesson on time. So last week in secondary, we started our lates procedures, which was around collecting students who aren't in lesson on time and then issuing a lunch or a break time detention for that. And we're going to keep on going that because we want children in lesson, we want them in school, we want them learning, so that's going well. So we've got, about 10 weeks now until the exams kick in for year 11. We've got the SATs tests coming up in the middle of May. So we've got a lot of busy periods. Obviously we've got Ramadan, and I'll talk about that more around what we're doing as a school. Coming up soon as well. So it's going to be a really busy time, and we've got primary parents and year 9 parents coming up, and obviously there is a lot of work around options at the year 9 parents. So we've got a lot of busyness going on, lots and lots of different trips, all of those different experiences for children as well. We're still doing courses and working with lots and lots of different schools. And just a very busy a few weeks now until Easter and that Easter break. So one of the things I try and avoid is, when we're talking around our school, I want to be really proud of our school and what is going on and see that as a little bubble. But sometimes events in the world, as we know, collide with that. And I think it's been a particularly distressing week this week, I think, about some of the language and rhetoric that has been going on and with some politicians, especially over this weekend. And I think it's just a moment, sometimes we need to think about how proud we should be as a school and as a community and of our children. Because our children, your children, our students are absolutely phenomenal. And I think it's just sometimes a moment to reflect and saying we should be really proud of who we are as a community, as this community on top of the hill, where we work together, live together, and we try and be the best versions of ourselves. And I was just thinking, as a school, we've got a really strong national representation. We're nationally leading the campaign for free school meals. We're leading Calderdale's approach to school meals. We're a lead school for Voice 21 and the Oracy curriculum, and more schools are coming to have a look at that. In fact, on Tuesday, we're hosting about 10 different schools coming to see what we do. We're a nationally leading school professional development, working with teachers through Best Practice Network. We're a nationally leading school for flexible working and working with the Department for Education on that. And we've got one of the best art faculties in the country. We're recognised by Ofsted for outstanding leadership, behaviour, personal development, and that was really focused on that sense of working between the community and the schools. And when we think about that with the Fridge and the Scouts in Augustins, all the work we do, trying to create this collective so our children and yourselves can just have this wonderful place, because we should be really proud of where we're from and who we are. And I think it's really important that we talk about that. I'm proud of our values, these values that we share as a school and as a community. Our values of heart, when we talk about kindness, self-worth, creativity. And I know that you share these as well, because that's why you've chosen us, in that sense of, even when it's difficult, we know that actually moments of kindness and meeting challenges with kindness is quite often the most powerful thing we can do. When we come to mind what wisdom, effort and understanding, and my word, we need to work on understanding at the moment nationally, don't we? An understanding of everything that's going on, and then connect with this sense of advocacy, changing the world, and courage. And that's what we want your children to have in spades. That's what we have as a school, and we know that you share that with us. So it was just a moment really, and using this opportunity to say, let's just be proud of who we are. Let's be proud of our community. Let's be proud of the wonderful things that your children do every single day, because they are happy and they are funny and they are safe in school, and we're working so hard for that. And it's a real privilege to be the head teacher of the Halifax Academy, to work in this school, to work with yourselves, to work with local partners, doing the best we can. So just want to end that on trying to have that moment of optimism, and actually, yes, sometimes it's not always easy, but actually as a school and as a community, we're doing a phenomenal job. So thank you very much for all of your part in that, and I shall speak to you again next week. Take care, everyone.